Kejriwal government moves Supreme Court against the centre's ordinance on Delhi services. So right before the Supreme Court resumes from summer vacations, the government of Delhi has moved the Supreme Court and has in fact submitted a petition before the Supreme Court against the centre's ordinance on Delhi services. Ashutosh is joining me on this. Ashutosh, bring us more details.
Well, Paulami, it was already decided ever since the ordinance was brought by the centre that the Aam Aadmi Party government in Delhi will challenge it before the Supreme Court. But since it was only the vacation bench functioning and the Constitution bench was headed by the Chief Justice of India, hence the Aam Aadmi Party was waiting for Supreme Court to reopen, which will be opening on 3rd of July. So the application, the petition challenging the ordinance has been moved. On Monday, on the first working day of Supreme Court, Abhishek Manu Singhvi, the lawyer from the Delhi's Aam Aadmi Party government, will mention before the Chief Justice. And remember, this is just one step that the government is and Aam Aadmi Party is going to battle in the legal court. But at the same time, we have also the story that how Aam Aadmi Party politically taking it, be the opposition parties or even burning the copies of the ordinance. And remember, very importantly and significantly, in last few days, there have been several legal experts have been writing columns and giving opinions about the ordinance, criticizing it, that how its ordinance is totally taking over the fundamental principles of the Constitution and the governance. And here that has given the shot to the Aam Aadmi Party, and now they have decided to move to the Supreme Court. In fact, the application has already been filed. So all eyes on Monday when Abhishek Manu Singhvi will be mentioning before the CJI, and we'll have to see what next course comes in as far as the Supreme Court is concerned.
Okay, so this was, of course, Ashutosh, as you said, pre-decided that they would be moving the Supreme Court on this. It's very interesting that on July 3rd, when, of course, the Aam Aadmi Party is going to hit the roads where Kejriwal and ministers in the Delhi government will be burning copies of that centre's ordinance on the streets, in the court, they will be legally challenging it as well on the same day.
Absolutely, absolutely, and that was the strategy, to fight the legal courts in the legal contest, that is the Supreme Court. And in fact, it was the Chief Justice of India who was heading the Constitution bench, which gave the powers to the elected government as far as services and transfer posting of officials are concerned. And since the power is now totally override by the centre's ordinance, the strategy was to mention before the Chief Justice of India, and that would probably decide whether the Chief Justice himself will hear the case or the case will be allocated to someone else. So that was the strategy, and subsequently, of course, the political battle against the BJP, that will also be contested only by Chief Minister himself.
Okay, Ashutosh, thank you so much for bringing us this breaking piece of information. The Aam Aadmi Party moving the Supreme Court there against the centre's ordinance.